Hey Aquarius, welcome to Lolo Shines Tarot. This is your monthly soulmate reading. There are no dates on my readings, so when you see this, that's when you're supposed to, okay? Okay, so a couple of things. Number one, I live right next to a freeway. Sometimes it can get a little bit noisy. Number two, I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit today. So this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everyone. If it doesn't, please be sure to check your moon, your rising, and your Venus placements, okay? Feel free to switch out roles, swap out genders as you need to, and just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? So I'm going to pull 6 cards for you here. Sorry about my voice. And then get you some clarifiers and a couple oracle cards, okay? So Spirit, please step in and give Aquarius the message for their highest good regarding their soulmate. What does Aquarius need to know? Go, cut the deck. There we go. All right. Oh, 8 of Wands. You're coming up as the 8 of Wands. Your person is coming up as Temperance. So I could definitely see that you're wanting to communicate with somebody. I do feel like they are, I would say they're trying to achieve some balance in their life, but additionally, they could be, this is like divinely guided balance. They may have just been in a period of imbalance in their life, but we'll get some more clarification to see why that Temperance is there. So your combined energy is the 2 of Swords, which is like universally understood as like the stalemate card. So I definitely feel like you are just not talking to each other right now. I do feel like you're wanting to, though. The 7 of Coins, typically I see the 7 of Coins as like investment, but she looks sort of dissatisfied in this card. So I feel like this is more of a change in investments, okay? And that's what's working for you. The Hangman is your challenge. And the 9 of Coins. Wait, no. That's the 4 of Coins. That's the 4 of Coins is in your outcome. This hair is driving me crazy. Sorry. So, so the 4 of Coins is in your outcome. So to me, this girl, she looks sad. She looks depressed. She looks like she's really missing her love. So I do feel, I'm kind of feeling like that this may be your person. No, I feel like this might be you. This really could be both of you. I'm going to get some more clarification because I'm feeling like you're both feeling this way. At the bottom of the deck is the Tower. Yeah, so, okay, with the Tower as your underlying energy, let me just tell you that the way that I see this, and the High Priestess is underneath that, I see this as like both parties are experiencing a shakeup in their environment, a destructuring of everything that you thought you believed, everything that you thought that you wanted. It's going to be destabilizing for a little bit, but let me tell you that once you get to the other side of it, you're going to see so much clearer what it is that you know that you need to do, the steps that you need to take to move towards this investment here that I was talking about. I feel like the structure that was between you and this person, the foundation was not firm. There may not even be a foundation at all, and that really could be the shakeup. That could be the aha moment. You know, everything crumbling and you kind of going, or them, or both of you going, why didn't I do this? And why didn't I do that? And why didn't I say this? And why didn't I say that? And like having a desire to rebuild. Okay? And I do believe that with this High Priestess under the Tower, This is all about how you're seeing things. And not only that, but with this combination of cards, this is like the third eye opening. This is like seeing things clearly for the first time. Yeah, really clearly. So let's get some clarification. This is the Star Spinner Tarot. I think it's so cute. I love it. I am clarifying with the Shadowscapes Tarot, also equally as cute. So I wanted colorful decks today. All right, Spirit, can you please clarify the Eight of Wands for Aquarius? Okay, here we go. Judgment. What did I say? I found seeing things clearly for the first time. This card to me is all about brand new eyes. It additionally quite literally can mean judgment, like taking a moment to really look at, say, yourself, okay, and judging the perspective with an objective mind, not a judging mind, not like a critical mind, but an objective mind, in saying and allowing that to transform you, you know, and like just, or change you, or change your perspective, and just make the necessary adjustments to ascension, okay, if that makes any sense. I do feel like this is moving quite quickly for you. This aha moment to wanting to take action is going to be like that, you know? Page of Wands is underneath that. What did I say? It's going to be like that. I mean, it's honestly, you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to be like, I know what I need to do. Everything makes so much more sense now, you know? It's going to be that kind of energy. The Hierophant is underneath that. This could be like about your personal belief systems. This could be about commitment. This could be, this could literally be about marriage or a Taurus even. Take what resonates, okay? So why is Aquarius, this person coming, oh my gosh, coming up as the Temperance. Five of Wands. The way that I'm seeing these two cards together, because typically like the Five of Wands is about competition and conflict, right? But in this particular situation, because of the fact that the Temperance card is here, and this is like, you know, angels or higher selves, you know, calling attention. And so I feel like this is an internal conflict, okay? An internal struggle, being at war with oneself about allowing themselves to be completely divinely guided. They may be a little stubborn, honestly. They could be pretty stubborn. The Strength card is underneath that. This is all about taming. So say, just an example, say this person is afraid, okay? They're afraid of being vulnerable. They're afraid of opening their heart and allowing themselves to love again, okay? This is just an example, but the Strength card is like overcoming those fears. It's replacing those fears with the fear of uncertainty and just the fears in general in moving forward, replacing it with faith, you know, like just a belief that things are going to work out. I mean, it can, for some people, it can be shifting from a negative mindset to a more positive one. And I'm not saying don't feel your feelings and process things. That's not who I am. I'm saying that like this is a shift, you know, to believing that things are going to work out in their favor, you know, versus everything's always going to turn to crap, you know? That's what the Strength card is about. It's overcoming. It's overcoming that, and also developing the courage to move forward in what it is that they're wanting. Because how can you possibly go after what you want if you don't believe in yourself, you know? Because you will second guess yourself and you will talk yourself out of it. And I think that that's what this war within themselves is about. And this is why the divine is here to step in. Their higher selves, energy. Like there's a shift in energy that's happening. Just depending on what your belief system is, there's just this shift that's happening within this person for them to really be able to see this from a different perspective. Two of Pentacles. I do like this is about teetering back and forth. I feel like I've been getting this message a lot with Aquarius and their person. Just they're still doing this balancing act, and they're trying to balance their own lives, and be harmonious, okay, in their world and their everyday life. But they still battle and struggle with what I'm seeing, because there's no cups over here. With what I'm seeing is emotions. Yeah, and they honestly, I'm looking at the green right here. This could be about opening their heart chakra, you know, removing blockages. And that could be a big part of what this Strength card is about. Okay, Spirit, Ace of Pentacles though. The Ace of Pentacles to me is about awareness, it's higher awareness. It can also be about new beginnings and stable offers and things like that, but it can also be about higher awareness. And I feel like that's what your person's doing. Okay, why is the Two of Swords in the combined energy? Oh my. Queen of Cups. Wow, so there's definitely, like, there's a lot of affection here. There is, but with this Two of Swords, it is not being expressed. I mean, honestly, I don't even know if either one of you know how the other one is feeling, because you're standing here with this sword in front of your heart. You know? The World is on the bottom of the deck. This is about the tables turning. And how can you really allow the tables to turn? How can you really allow the cycles to move forward and continue when standing there with the sword in front of you? You know, that's guarded. That's not open. And that could be, honestly, that could be the struggle here. That could be what needs to be tamed. You know, why Source is stepping in, okay? To shift that energy. Because sometimes that's the way it goes for us. Like, you know, Spirit will give us all these messages or these signs to make these certain changes in our lives, and then we don't do it because we have free will. And then the universe will divert us back to that same lesson to see if we learn it this time, you know? And I feel like there's been a blockage. There's been a standstill. There's just no movement as far as completing this cycle, finishing up business. You know, and it could be a matter of saying things that were unsaid, you know, but how can that happen? How can that energy move when you're standing there firmly, you know, with a firm stance and a sword out in front of you? Like, I'm not budging, you know what I mean? But the shifts in energy are trying to move you. And this is your combined energy. So I do believe this is both of you. Two of Wands. That's all about making a decision which way to move forward. Why is this Seven of Coins? The High Priestess in reverse. See? Somebody here is not listening to themselves at all. I want to say that's even denial. And see, with the High Priestess in reverse, the third eye could be closed. So that's why I feel like there's all this spiritual energy here to kind of open that eye up. But I see that it's happening because this is what's working for you. So I do see that it's almost like a dissatisfaction has to happen with one's current environment in order to be ready to invest outside of that environment. So say for instance there's a lot of pentacles over here. Say it, for instance, they are very invested in their job, okay? And in order to invest in a relationship, they sort of have to release some of that gusto that they have to invest in their job. You know what I mean? Eight of Wands. But that's movement right there. And honestly, I see this card, and this normally, I mean, I've never heard anybody say anything like this about this card, but you see how these dandelions are going up in the air? To me, this is about making a wish. This is about wishing or sending out the message, I'm wishing for you. Yeah. Four of Pentacles, unable to let go. So why is the Hangman the challenge? Justice. I mean, this is an interesting energy. I feel like what this is trying to say here is there is a desire to rise above past challenges. And I say that because there's butterflies all over this card. So that's transformation. And I feel like there's kind of just been this hanging back, not really doing anything about it, not really taking any sort of action, but just in self-reflection, knowing that any movement in this direction, either you or this person or both of you really wants things to be better this time, for karma to work out in your favor. Queen of Swords, Six of Cups. So I'm definitely feeling, like I was saying, I'm definitely feeling like this person has a guarded heart. Okay, and this could be primarily their energy. And if it is primarily their energy and you just do it as a sort of defense mechanism to like protect yourself against their just them being cold, I do feel like for most people, just because of the way that this reading is going, I do feel like for most people this is a past relationship, because typically the Queen of Swords is single or like recently separated and that kind of thing. And the Six of Cups is typically a past relationship. So I am feeling that there is a desire to do things right this time. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, Libra. Yeah. So, and I mean, it could be any sign, but that's just what's here. So, yeah, I'm definitely just, that's what I'm seeing. I feel like there's some reminiscing. There's just wanting to do things right. But there's definitely some guardedness. And I think that that's why this is the challenge. And also to take action. Because with the Hangman in the challenge, this is all about just sitting back, you know, and not really doing anything about it. So I feel like if you want the changes to be made, then you have to move forward in some fashion. You or this person have to move forward in some fashion. And I just feel like there's some stagnant energy right now with this Two of Swords and this Hangman, and not just not really taking any action right now. Your person is really trying to, it looks like they're trying to tame some part of themselves, which to me looks like their emotions, their emotional availability, their opening up of their heart chakra. And I just feel like you've come into this awareness. I really do feel as though with you that things are being illuminated in your life. You may be receiving a lot of signs, angel messages, things like that, regarding what it is that you really desire for yourself because of this Eight of Swords here. And I'm going backwards. This Eight of Swords here for you because of these stars. You know, to me, those are messages from the divine coming down to you. So let's see, Spirit, why is this Four of Pentacles in the outcome? Four of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of you are struggling to let go of your twin flame, because that's typically what this card is. But I mean, it's also about a stable home life. I feel like what this is saying, the way that this card looks, there's something really unique about this connection, okay? It's just different. It's more magical. It's more celestial than any other connection that either of you have had. And that's why there's this struggling to let go, this sort of melancholy energy. King of Swords. The King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles are at the bottom of the deck. I really do feel like this is a matter of wanting to bring truth, wanting to speak truth, wanting to hear truth, and also a desire for compassion and understanding and grace. This combination specifically right here, that's what that speaks of to me, is truth and grace. This is your king, and, you know, an earth sign for a queen. And the moon is underneath that. To me, that's all about secrets. That's all about the shadow. That's what's under the surface. That's the mask. You see how this figure is holding a mask in front of their face? This is a desire to take it off. Looking down at this mask and going, why am I wearing you? Why am I doing this? You know? And that's the shadow work, is to really understand why we do things. You know what I mean? And have a strong desire to do things differently. And look, the Page of Cups. You see? That's small expressions of love. That's apologies. But additionally, you see how she's looking at herself in that bowl of water? That's the mirror. That's seeing things for what it is. And it's almost like it's steaming too. So to me, that's about messages. That's divinity. But this is a very deep emotional card. It's just not expressed in a big way. You know? Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is sexy. She's vivacious. Oh my. Well, another card wanted to come out, so let's see what this is. Nine of Cups. That's universally understood as the wish fulfillment card. Just being completely and totally fulfilled within yourself, and then making a wish to receive the energy that matches that. Oh my goodness. 10 of Wands. I do feel like not expressing is becoming a burden. It's becoming heavy. It's lodged in your body. It's lodged in their body. And not enough is being spoken. And that's why this Tower is here, because there's a shakeup happening. There needs to be a transformation in this situation. I don't know if this message is going to be for everyone. It's just, that's the way messages are coming out lately. It's interesting. The Tower again. The Tower over the Tower, y'all. Shit's getting real. I'm not, like, I don't know how, I can't sugarcoat this for you. Like, you and this person are receiving a wake-up call, and it's both people, because you got the Tower card twice. This is a total shakeup. 9 of Pentacles, and this has to do, and 6 of Pentacles. It's, to me, this is like going from the 9 of Pentacles to the 6, you know, giving and receiving equally, or maintaining independence. And that's why the Tower is here. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles. Commitment. I got it. I got it. Okay, I feel like what this is saying with the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles, this is about, there's all this fear, right, with this person. Fear of losing their independence. But ultimately, you can maintain an element of independence and still be in a commitment. It's called interdependence, which I feel like is lost on so many people. But I think that there is a realization here that it doesn't have to be one way or the other. It doesn't. I do very strongly feel like there is a strong focus on pentacle energy, like material world, financial investments, things like that. Oh my gosh. But look, the Seven of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Magician. So they were right at the bottom of the deck together with the Fool. If this is not manifesting something new, I don't know what is, okay? And I do believe that it's a matter of becoming dissatisfied with the present circumstances. Five of Pentacles. You know, this is about making the change. You know, in the typical Rider-Waite, they have the option to go inside the church, but why don't they? You know, it's kind of like that contributing factor to making the change. It's having to reach a point of being completely destitute, which could be just emotionally, okay? And bankrupt emotionally, and finally deciding, I'm ready to make a new investment. And I'm ready to make changes. I'm ready to remove things that block my heart chakra. You know what I mean? So, okay. As I look down the Temperance card, yeah, there might be some like actual praying here saying, I'm ready to remove these obstacles from my heart. So, okay, Spirit, what, oh my gosh, what oracle messages do you have for Aquarius? Focus. I mean, okay, definitely stay focused on your path, or just pay attention to what's around you. Let's see what else. Flow. Tap into the divine flow of the universe. This energy, this is not tapping into the divine flow. This is guarded. This is stalemate. This is, no, I'm not going to do it. This stubbornness, even. So, definitely can be a little stubborn. But look at here. Blessings and happiness. Allow the blessings and the happiness to flow to you. You are divinely protected. Right here. Purification. Look at that. The purification to me is about these messages coming in so that you can really shine and be joyful in your life, you know? Things don't have to be hard. And that could be a part of the major change that's happening right now. Is seeing what you're focusing on and what you would like rather than what you don't like, you know, and rather than focusing on what you don't like, focus on what you do like, you know. That's that. And this could be their energy. That's that, you know, changing that way of thinking. You know what I mean? Let's get you a couple of love oracle cards and then I'll wrap it up. Okay, Spirit, what love messages do you have for Aquarius? Oh my gosh, they do not want to come out. Yes, they do. Abundance. Tap into the divine flow, like I was saying. Oh my gosh. Soulmates and the divine masculine. Look at this. The divine masculine is the Emperor. And that's really stepping into your power. That's the taming. And honestly, this could be your person. They could really be taming parts of themselves that keep them from moving towards what they want, overcoming the fears. And it's all, this is a catalyst. The soulmate connection. And look at that. Look at those beautiful butterflies. Oh my God. And the gardener. See, that to me, the gardener, this is the Seven of Pentacles. This is all about tending to your own garden. This is about like doing, look how beautiful this garden is. You know, this is like doing what is necessary, taking the steps, you know, really investing in the garden of your life or the garden of your relationships. You know, it takes a significant investment to really call forth and keep long-lasting partnerships or just anything in your life. Like, you have to really invest. You can't just all willy-nilly, like, you know, just fall in love with people and just expect to not have to do anything, because over time there are challenges. And to me, relationships are a garden. They are an investment. Okay, my wonderful Aquarius friends, thank you so much for stopping